Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. Now, Lisa Nandy, we know she's useless. We know she hasn't got a clue. But she's been asked by Ian Duncan Smith to go into investigate and then put an order against the sale of the Daily Telegraph to a company called Redbird. Now, Redbird are a communications company with, let's just say, supposedly very strong links to the Chinese state. I have to be careful how I put this. I don't want to open myself up, but allegedly very close links to the Chinese state. Now he's asked for her to put what's known as a foreign state intervention notice, basically banning the sale of the Daily Telegraph because it's just basically been bought by, literally, allegedly, again, the Chinese state. And his reports. He's flagged these reported links between the Redbird chairman John Thornton and the Chinese state. And last week, 9 human rights and freedom of expression groups also called on Nandy to halt the deal. Now, IDS goes on and says that Redbird may have already breached the 2024 public interest merger order. This is designed to stop major management shake-ups and removal of key staff before approval of deals. But that's already happening. And he's pointing to the Telegraph's editorial budget being cut by £5.3 million 2 weeks ago, effectively gutting the company. Now, Redbird are saying we have no Chinese involvement or influence, but they're going to say that anyway, aren't they? Thank you, Mandy Rice-Davis. They would say that. But it's essential, I think, that we reverse this. We cannot allow Chinese companies to take over everything we've got in this country. They're already looking at energy. They're already looking at our water supplies. Now they're looking at our media. Can you imagine the sort of news you're going to get in Chinese-run media, i.e. no news whatsoever? It'll be covered up. Nothing. There'll be nothing pejorative against the Chinese state. You'll never again read about human rights abuses, that sort of thing. So, Nandy, if you can do one thing with your entire political career that isn't a pile of absolute shit, stop this sale. Thanks very much. Bye.